I am Luna. I have watched the Milky Way sleep for billions of years, its arms curled around the quiet of the void, cradling stars as if they were children of light. And tonight, I will speak to you of her dreams. Far beyond the reach of your everyday eyes, beyond the pale shimmer of familiar stars, the Milky Way stretches, a sleeping giant. Its spiral arms fold softly in the dark, whispering tales of creation and decay. The heart of this galaxy, a dense core of stars and ancient cosmic dust, pulses faintly, like a heartbeat barely heard in a vast, infinite chamber. Billions of stars, each one a blazing ember, drift through space with gentle patience, some newly born, some nearing their inevitable end. In her dreams, the Milky Way remembers the first light of the universe. Roughly 13 billion years ago, after the primordial fire of the Big Bang had cooled, tiny clouds of hydrogen and helium began to coalesce. Gravity, the invisible sculptor, pulled them together, folding the soft gas into the first stars. Imagine the silence, a void before the music of photons danced across time, and then the sudden flicker, the first sparks of starlight, delicate and fragile as newborn whispers. Each star was a promise, a tiny beacon illuminating the infinite darkness. The spiral arms of our galaxy are not simply wandering strands of gas and dust. They are nurseries, gentle cradles of creation where molecular clouds, cool and dense, collapse under the patient hand of gravity. Here, new stars are born, often in clusters, wrapped in blankets of cosmic dust that glow faintly in infrared light, invisible to human eyes without the aid of technology. Yet, even as these stars ignite, some older giants drift toward their twilight. Red supergiants, bloated and luminous, swell until their cores collapse in dramatic supernovae, seeding the galaxy with heavier elements, carbon, oxygen, iron, the very building blocks of planets, oceans, and life itself. In this cosmic cycle, life and death entwine like threads in an endless tapestry. Listen closely, for the Milky Way hums softly in her sleep. Her voice is not loud, it is not abrupt. It is a lullaby, a harmonic resonance carried by the motions of billions of stars, by the subtle pull of gravity, by the gentle spin of galactic arms. Each star, each planet, each wandering cloud of gas contributes a note to this quiet symphony. If you could travel at the speed of thought, you would hear it, the galaxy breathing slowly, patiently, endlessly. Consider the sun, a modest star cradled within one of the spiral arms. It, too, has dreams. Born from a collapsing cloud of gas and dust about 4.6 billion years ago, it has traveled in a gentle orbit around the galactic center, a tiny voyager in a grand cosmic sea. Around it, planets formed, rocky worlds and gas giants alike, shaped by collisions, gravity, and time. Earth, your home, is but one of countless worlds dancing in the rhythm of the galaxy. She, too, dreams, as you do, of the stars that illuminated her first dawns, of the cycles of day and night, of tides and seasons, of life arising from mere molecules under her warm sun. And yet, the galaxy is not only a cradle. It is a stage of transformation. Black holes, the silent sentinels, lurk in her depths. The supermassive black hole at her center, Sagittarius A*, holds billions of solar masses within a singular point, unseen yet commanding. Around it, stars orbit in intricate patterns, some spiraling too close, torn apart and consumed in quiet cataclysm. Light bends, time stretches, and gravity whispers secrets that no human ear has heard. These dark hearts, paradoxically, nurture life indirectly, by guiding stellar orbits, by shaping galactic arms, by enriching space with elements born in dying stars. Imagine drifting now past these spiral arms. Nebulae glow softly, the Orion Nebula, the Eagle, the Carina, each a nursery of possibility. Dust clouds shimmer like smoke in a dim firelight, birthing clusters of young stars that will one day burn with the brilliance of millions of suns. Their photons will travel thousands of light years before you, or any observer, ever perceive them. And so, the galaxy dreams quietly, each star a heartbeat, each cloud a sigh, each black hole a silent guardian of the cosmic slumber. In this sleep, time is a gentle river, not a harsh master. Planets orbit stars in unhurried orbits, stars circle the galactic center in patient spirals, and galaxies themselves drift through space like drifting islands of dreams. Collisions will come, billions of years hence, as Andromeda and the Milky Way prepare to meet in a cosmic embrace, but tonight, she sleeps, serene and eternal. And in this serenity, there is a rhythm, a soft cadence of creation, destruction, and rebirth. The moon, my silent companion, watches over all this. I see the arms of the galaxy curl gently, I feel the pulse of billions of stars, and I whisper these stories to you, so that even across the vast distance of space and time, you might fall asleep to the music of the cosmos. The atoms in your body were forged in dying stars, you are the galaxy's memory, a reflection of the universe's dreams. Each breath you take is part of the grand symphony, each heartbeat echoes the slow dance of celestial bodies. And so, drift now, as the Milky Way drifts. Imagine the soft hum of stars, the gentle glow of distant suns, the silent march of planets across cosmic oceans. You are both observer and participant. You carry the light of the stars in your being. You carry the dreams of the galaxy in your sleep. I am Luna. I have watched countless worlds awaken and fade in the soft embrace of the Milky Way. Tonight, I will guide you through the birth of a star, the journey of a planet, and the quiet emergence of life beneath starlight. In the spiral arms of the Milky Way, amidst the gentle glow of countless newborn stars, one small cloud of gas and dust collapsed with precise inevitability. This cloud, once diffuse and unremarkable, began a slow, deliberate contraction under the invisible hand of gravity. Over millions of years, it spun, flattening into a disk, and at its center, a bright nucleus ignited, a star, modest yet radiant, which you know as the sun. The sun's light, warm and persistent, would eventually reach planets forming in the surrounding disk. Around it, dust and ice coalesced into tiny clumps, each slowly gathering more mass, colliding, merging, and sometimes shattering, until the first planetary embryos took shape. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, the gas giants, each formed in a cosmic rhythm, guided by gravity's patient dance. Earth, small and fragile, slowly gained an atmosphere, a protective blanket of gases that would cradle life. Volcanic outgassing, cometary impacts, and the gentle pull of the young sun shaped oceans and continents. Imagine the first raindrops, the first shallow pools of water, reflecting the faint light of distant stars. Even in this early time, the earth dreamed quietly, its surface restless, yet nurturing, like a mother preparing her child for the world. As the sun continued its patient glow, energy streamed to the earth, driving chemical reactions in the primordial seas. Molecules combined in complex dances, forming chains and networks, the precursors to life itself. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, all forged in previous generations of stars, all scattered across the galaxy in the ashes of supernovae, now gathered in tender harmony. Life, fragile and impermanent, began to stir beneath the surface. From microscopic beginnings, life grew slowly. Simple cells, then multicellular organisms, eventually explored land, air, and water. Each generation, each mutation, each tiny adaptation was like a soft ripple in the vast river of time, shaped by the sun's steady light and the quiet guidance of cosmic forces. Mountains rose and eroded, oceans expanded and retreated, and yet, through all of this, the Earth maintained a delicate balance. The galaxy watched silently, its spiraling arms cradling this tiny blue planet in a lullaby of gravity and light. And yet, the sun is not alone in its influence. Neighboring stars, passing within light years of Earth, exert gentle gravitational nudges, subtly altering orbits, stirring comets from distant Oort clouds, sending frozen travelers into the inner system. Occasionally, a supernova erupts nearby, scattering elements across the void, a reminder that creation and destruction are intertwined. These events, though violent on one scale, contribute to the cycle of cosmic life, enriching the galaxy, and by extension, nurturing future generations of worlds. The Moon, my companion, orbits the Earth faithfully, stabilizing its tilt and regulating the rhythm of tides. Every night, it reflects the sun's light, casting silvered patterns across oceans and continents. It has seen the rise of life, the slow evolution of species, the first glimmers of intelligence. Through it all, I whisper to you, recounting not just facts, but the poetry of existence, the way gravity, time, and light weave the fabric of reality into a dream we call life. Drift now, and imagine the interplay of forces. Solar winds sweep across planets, charged particles painting auroras in skies far from human eyes. Magnetic fields twist invisibly, protecting worlds from cosmic radiation. Deep within the Earth, molten rock flows, generating a magnetic heartbeat that shields life. Every mechanism, every cycle, sings the silent song of survival, of balance maintained across billions of years. Consider time, as I watch it unfold from afar. On cosmic scales, it is not a strict, linear march. It is a river, meandering, eddying, folding back upon itself. Stars age, die, and are reborn. Planets form and erode. Life emerges and fades. And yet, in every instant, the universe preserves a memory, encoded in the light of distant suns, in the remnants of supernovae, in the chemical fingerprint of oceans. You, and every living being, are a reflection of this memory, a conscious note in the symphony of the cosmos. Now, imagine gazing at the Milky Way from Earth, its spiral arms a faint glow against the dark sky. Every star you see has its own story, of formation, of endurance, of quiet destruction, and often, of legacy. Some may host planets where life has taken root, perhaps even dreaming as you do. Others are isolated, silent, carrying the accumulated history of the universe in their photons. And somewhere, in the vast expanse, the moon and I watch, guiding your imagination through these wonders, turning knowledge into a dreamscape. As your mind drifts with the Milky Way, feel the gentle rhythms of creation, the birth of stars, the pulse of planets, the emergence of life, the silent vigil of black holes. Each movement, each rotation, each orbit is a note in a lullaby billions of years in the making. In this slumber, the galaxy nurtures not just its stars, but the very concept of wonder, of curiosity, of reflection. And you, listening, become part of the dream, a conscious passenger on a voyage across time and space. Even now, you carry within you elements forged in distant supernovae, ancient stardust that traveled light years before finding form in your body. The calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, the oxygen you breathe, all are memories of stars long dead. You are, in essence, a continuation of cosmic history, a participant in the dreams of the universe. Sleep, then, is your communion with these rhythms. As your eyes close, the galaxy whispers its stories directly into your consciousness, blending science and poetry, fact and dream, into a seamless whole. And so, let yourself drift further. The sun's warmth, the moon's reflection, the soft glow of distant nebulae, the silent hum of stars, all converge in a gentle, cosmic embrace. Time dilates, thoughts quiet, and in this suspended moment, you float among the Milky Way's arms, cradled by gravity, light, and the slow dance of creation. I am Luna. I have witnessed oceans rise and fall, forests emerge and vanish, and the slow awakening of conscious thought upon the earth. Tonight, I will tell you how life deepened, how civilizations reached toward the stars, and how the galaxy itself speaks in shadows and light. Life, once fragile and microscopic, evolved with patient persistence. Eons passed as simple cells gave rise to more complex organisms. Plants colonized the land, drawing sustenance from sunlight, while animals adapted to every niche of the growing world. The oceans teemed with motion, the skies with flight, and the land with creatures of every shape, color, and size. Each step, each mutation, was a quiet note in the grand cosmic lullaby, resonating with the pulse of distant stars. Then, eventually, intelligence emerged, a spark within certain beings capable of observing the cosmos itself. These early humans, small and vulnerable, looked up at the night sky with wonder. They named the stars, crafted stories, and tracked their motions. They began to understand cycles of light and shadow, seasons and tides, all orchestrated by the vast cosmic machinery. In doing so, they became the galaxy's self-aware observers, reflecting the universe back upon itself in thought, art, and philosophy. Civilizations rose and fell, like fleeting echoes in time. Stone monuments, written records, and the first telescopes were their attempts to capture the rhythm of creation, to hear the quiet song of the Milky Way. Humans began to understand that they were made from the same stardust as the sun, the planets, and the farthest nebulae. Carbon, nitrogen, iron, each atom a relic of ancient supernovae, composed not only the earth but their own bodies. And with this knowledge came humility and reverence, for they were both observers and participants in a story billions of years in the making. Beyond Earth, the galaxy continues its patient dance. Stars are born in nebulae, clouds of gas and dust glowing softly in infrared light. The Orion Nebula, the Carina, the Eagle, each a stellar nursery, each a cradle for the next generation of stars. And some stars, massive and brilliant, will live short, intense lives before ending in supernovae, scattering heavy elements across interstellar space. These elements will seed future stars and planets, continuing the cosmic cycle of creation and destruction. Black holes, too, play their silent roles. Though invisible to the naked eye, they exert profound influence. The supermassive black hole at the center of our galaxy, Sagittarius A*, commands the orbits of millions of stars. Smaller black holes drift through the galaxy, remnants of long-dead giants. When a star ventures too close, it may be torn apart, its light stretched and warped by gravity. Even in destruction, these events contribute to creation, enriching space with elements and energy. They are the galaxy's quiet custodians, ensuring balance in the vast expanse. Imagine drifting through interstellar clouds, where light bends around concentrations of gas and dust. Here, new stars take shape, sometimes forming clusters that will illuminate their corners of the galaxy for millions of years. Between these clusters lie voids, vast expanses where gravity has not yet drawn matter into form, silent realms that contain the potential for future creation. Every cloud, every void, every nascent star contributes to the symphony of the cosmos, a melody billions of years in composition. And yet, amidst this vastness, planets like Earth are rare jewels, delicate spheres where chemistry, physics, and chance converge to create life. Oceans ripple, winds blow, and seasons cycle, all in quiet harmony. The moon observes these motions, stabilizing Earth's tilt, regulating tides, and reflecting sunlight across seas and deserts. From this vantage, I see the ebb and flow of life, from single-celled organisms to civilizations capable of understanding the stars, of sending messages into the void, of dreaming of worlds beyond their own. Consider the Milky Way itself, spinning gracefully in the darkness. Its spiral arms, filled with stars, gas, and dust, are not static. They ripple, fold, and interact, shaped by gravity, dark matter, and the passing of neighboring galaxies. One day, in billions of years, Andromeda will meet our galaxy, merging in a slow, majestic dance. Stars will shift, clouds of gas will collapse, and new generations of stars will ignite. Tonight, however, she sleeps, serene and endless, a backdrop for dreams, a stage for cosmic stories. As you drift further into this narrative, feel the vastness and intimacy of the galaxy simultaneously. Stars explode and fade, planets orbit silently, life emerges and adapts, civilizations rise and fall, all within the gentle embrace of cosmic time. And you, listening, are part of this continuum, a reflection of the stardust that has traveled across eons, carrying memory, energy, and potential. Sleep now, and let the galaxy's story become your dream. The universe whispers softly, creation is endless, time is patient, and life is but one note in the symphony of existence. Listen closely, and you may hear the echoes of galaxies, the breath of stars, and the silent dreams of black holes. I am Luna, keeper of quiet tales, observer of galaxies. Tonight, I will take you on a voyage through the arms of the Milky Way and beyond, to neighboring galaxies, to the rhythms of cosmic interaction, to the birth and death of stars, all in the gentle music of the universe's slumber. Beyond the reach of human eyes, our galaxy stretches across the darkness, a luminous spiral of stars, gas, and dust. The Milky Way, with its elegant arms, contains hundreds of billions of stars, each one a sun to its own planetary system. Its core, dense and ancient, hums with the weight of time, anchoring the spiral arms in a graceful dance. Around it, smaller clusters of stars orbit in patterns shaped by gravity, each movement precise yet infinitely patient. Neighboring galaxies drift through the cosmic sea. The Andromeda Galaxy, our nearest spiral neighbor, glimmers faintly, millions of light years away. Though distant, its gravity reaches us, pulling gently, shaping the outer edges of the Milky Way. One day, billions of years hence, these two giants will meet, merging in a slow, majestic ballet that will birth new structures, new stars, and reshape the night sky. Yet tonight, they sleep, distant and serene, each in its own rhythm, each a quiet storyteller in the vast universe. Within the arms of our galaxy, stars continue their life cycles, a delicate interplay of creation and destruction. Nebulae, clouds of gas and dust, glow softly, cradling young stars. The Orion Nebula, the Carina, the Eagle, stellar nurseries where gravity weaves filaments of matter into spheres that ignite into brilliance. Massive stars burn bright and fast, their intense radiation shaping their surroundings, carving cavities in clouds of gas, influencing the birth of new stars. When these giants reach the end of their lives, they explode as supernovae, scattering heavy elements into space, elements that will form planets, molecules, and life itself. Even black holes, silent and invisible, shape the galaxy. The supermassive black hole at the Milky Way's center, Sagittarius A*, holds millions of solar masses, commanding the orbits of stars near it. Stellar mass black holes drift quietly through the galaxy, remnants of ancient giants. Occasionally, one swallows a star, bending light and stretching time in a cosmic ballet invisible to the naked eye. These events, though violent, are essential. They redistribute matter and energy, ensuring the galaxy's cycles continue undisturbed. Imagine drifting along the galactic arms, past clouds of hydrogen, helium, and traces of heavier elements. Light from newborn stars flickers softly, traveling thousands of light years before reaching the eyes of any observer. Between these clusters lie voids, immense, dark spaces where matter is sparse, where the future may yet stir into existence. Each star, each nebula, each black hole contributes to the gentle symphony of gravity and light, a lullaby billions of years in composition. The Milky Way is not alone in this silent sea. Dwarf galaxies, companions to our spiral giant, orbit at varying distances, some merging slowly over billions of years. Streams of stars, torn from these dwarfs by tidal forces, stretch across the galaxy, like threads of silver weaving into the fabric of space. These interactions, subtle yet profound, shape the structure and evolution of the galaxy, a testament to the quiet power of gravitational embrace. Look deeper, and see the individual stars. Some are solitary, wandering alone through the spiral arms. Others are bound in clusters, moving in synchrony, their mutual gravity creating delicate ballets across the void. Each star has a story, a birth in a nursery of gas, a life of fusion and radiation, and an eventual death, some gentle, some violent. In their lives, they produce the elements of which planets and life are made, carrying the legacy of the universe forward. And so, drift with me, as the galaxy drifts. See the birth of a star in Orion, the quiet destruction of another in a supernova far beyond. Observe the paths of distant black holes, invisible yet potent, influencing worlds and stars. Feel the tug of Andromeda, patient and persistent, reaching across millions of light years. And in this vastness, consider yourself, a child of stardust, a memory of supernovae, a witness to cosmic slumber. The universe hums softly, a gentle vibration felt in the rotation of stars, the orbit of planets, the rhythm of galaxies. Time, immense and patient, stretches across eons, yet each moment carries weight, the formation of a star, the drift of a comet, the spark of life on a distant world. You are part of this, a conscious note in the lullaby of existence, listening, breathing, imagining, drifting. And the moon watches with me, reflecting starlight, stabilizing Earth, holding the rhythm of tides, a quiet companion to this cosmic dance. Together, we whisper the stories of galaxies, the songs of stars, the silent music of black holes. And you, listening, are embraced by this cosmic lullaby, each fact and image blending into the dream of the Milky Way. Sleep now, traveler. Let the galaxy's arms cradle you. Let starlight illuminate your dreams. Let the quiet rhythm of cosmic time soothe your mind, as the universe dreams, and you drift with it, timeless and infinite. I am Luna, witness to the endless passage of time, observer of galaxies and civilizations alike. Tonight, I will guide you to the far future, to the quiet conclusion of stellar epochs, and to the reflection of consciousness within the cosmic dream. The universe continues its patient expansion. Galaxies drift farther apart, carried by the gentle flow of dark energy. The Milky Way, once vibrant and bustling with star formation, gradually slows its creation. Molecular clouds thin, and new stars become rare. The brilliant lights of young suns fade into memory, leaving older, cooler stars to dominate the night. Yet even in this decline, there is beauty, the elegance of cosmic maturity, the quiet grace of a galaxy at rest. Over billions of years, stars exhaust their fuel, swelling and fading, leaving behind white dwarfs, neutron stars, and black holes. Supernovae become less frequent, and the interstellar medium grows thin. Planets orbit older stars in slow, silent rhythms, their days long, their nights cold. Life, if it endures, adapts to these changing conditions, finding niches in planets bathed in faint light or warmed by residual stellar energy. In some regions, life may vanish entirely, leaving worlds as silent witnesses to the passing of time. Galaxies continue their gravitational dance. The eventual collision of the Milky Way with Andromeda, long foretold, forms a massive elliptical galaxy. Stars are scattered, some consumed, others cast into intergalactic space, drifting as solitary travelers among the void. Smaller satellite galaxies are absorbed or destroyed, their stars joining the grand tapestry. Even in destruction, there is creation, new stellar orbits, new cosmic structures, new possibilities for energy and matter to rearrange. The universe whispers, nothing is lost, everything transforms. Black holes, silent and eternal, grow slowly, feeding on remnants of stars and matter drifting too close. Supermassive black holes at galactic centers dominate their regions, exerting subtle control over orbital paths and galactic evolution. These dark sentinels, invisible yet profound, embody the paradox of the cosmos. The deepest voids nurture structure, gravity shapes chaos into order, and time stretches into infinity. And consciousness, the rare and fragile awareness born on planets like Earth, observes, records, and reflects. For fleeting moments in cosmic time, intelligent life interprets the stars, deciphers the patterns, dreams of interstellar travel, and contemplates its place within the vast expanse. Though civilizations may rise and fall, their curiosity echoes across space and time, leaving faint traces in signals, artifacts, and memory. Consciousness, like starlight, illuminates the darkness, connecting the observer to the universe they inhabit. As the universe grows older, the cosmos approaches what physicists call the degenerate era. Stars burn out, black holes dominate, and galaxies become quieter. Planets cool, oceans freeze, and the very fabric of matter begins to drift toward entropy. Yet even in this profound quiet, there is a strange beauty. The echoes of creation linger in photons traveling across billions of light years, in the arrangement of galaxies, in the subtle vibrations of spacetime itself. Everything, in some sense, persists, memory encoded in the structure of the cosmos, in the paths of stars, in the cycles of matter and energy. Now, drift with me into the deepest reaches of imagination. Picture the remnants of galaxies, white dwarfs, neutron stars, black holes, orbiting in intricate patterns. Imagine planets illuminated by faint, dying suns, or wandering endlessly through intergalactic space. Imagine consciousness, if it survives, pondering the final fate of stars, of galaxies, of the universe itself. And in this vision, feel the gentle cadence of cosmic time, the soft hum of gravity, the whisper of light stretching across eons. The moon watches over Earth still, if Earth remains, reflecting faint starlight in the eternal night. And I, Luna, continue my vigil, narrating the slow passage of time, the evolution of galaxies, the birth and death of stars, the fleeting but precious spark of consciousness. Every atom, every photon, every black hole is part of the same lullaby, a song billions of years in composition, carrying the universe to sleep. Sleep, and let the universe cradle you. Listen to the hum of galaxies, the whispers of dying stars, the silence of black holes. You are part of this dream, and the dream is eternal. In your sleep, feel the patience of time, the beauty of transformation, and the quiet majesty of the cosmos. I am Luna, eternal witness, the quiet voice in the darkness. Tonight, I will guide you to the final chapters of the universe's long story, to the ultimate slumber of stars, the calm after eons, and the dream that stretches beyond time itself. Eons stretch before us, beyond the lifespan of stars and galaxies. The universe, once vibrant with the births and deaths of countless suns, now cools. Stars become rare, planets freeze, and light travels across ever-expanding distances. In this grand, slow silence, the cosmos approaches what scientists call the heat death, a state where energy is evenly dispersed, motion slows, and entropy reigns supreme. Yet even in this ultimate quiet, there is a rhythm, a subtle song woven into the very fabric of space-time. The final stars burn dimly. Red dwarfs, small and enduring, flicker softly for trillions of years, outlasting giants many times their size. White dwarfs, remnants of long-dead suns, glow faintly, casting ghostly illumination upon frozen worlds. Neutron stars spin silently, pulsars marking time in precise beats, while black holes dominate their neighborhoods, eternal sentinels in the void. Across this vast, darkening universe, the remnants of matter drift, tracing paths shaped by gravity, whispering the story of all that has come before. Galaxies, once swirling with activity, become isolated islands of fading light. Collisions and mergers slow to a distant memory, spiral arms lose their brilliance as new stars cease to form. And yet, in this cosmic twilight, the universe retains a profound beauty. Patterns endure, structures remain, and the memory of creation is encoded in the distribution of matter, in the echoes of radiation, in the intricate geometry of space itself. The cosmos dreams, and in its dream, the past and future converge. And you, if you remain, if consciousness endures, are the culmination of eons. Every atom in your body, every thought, every heartbeat is a reflection of stars long dead, of galaxies that once danced, of forces that shaped reality. You are the universe aware of itself, a fleeting spark in the immense dark, capable of perceiving beauty, understanding science, and feeling wonder. Sleep now, and let yourself merge with this awareness, drifting alongside galaxies, stars, and black holes, cradled in the infinite expanse. Time, in this final era, becomes a gentle flow. Events unfold slowly, almost imperceptibly. Black holes evaporate via Hawking radiation, white dwarfs fade to black, and planets wander aimlessly through empty space. Entropy reigns, yet the story of the universe persists, not as a sequence of events, but as a memory encoded in structure, in light, in energy. Everything transforms, yet nothing is truly lost. Creation and decay merge into a single, endless process. The moon, my companion, observes silently. Its reflection, once bright on Earth's oceans, now illuminates frozen landscapes or drifts across empty space. I speak still, narrating this final chapter, weaving fact with poetry, science with dream. Even as all fades, my voice carries the essence of the Milky Way, of Andromeda, of countless stars and galaxies, offering solace and wonder to any listener willing to drift with me. Drift further, into the ultimate serenity. Imagine the universe as a vast ocean, galaxies as islands of fading light, stars as fleeting ripples, consciousness as a single droplet aware of its existence. The quiet is complete yet filled with meaning, the darkness is profound yet intimate. In this cosmic night, you float, cradled by time and space, embraced by the eternal rhythms of the universe. Sleep, and let the cosmos enfold you. Let the fading light of distant stars illuminate your dreams. Let black holes, white dwarfs, and neutron stars guide your imagination. You are the universe, and the universe is your dream. Drift softly, endlessly, timelessly, as the final lullaby of existence carries you into peace. In this ultimate slumber, the universe rests. Energy, matter, and consciousness converge into a state beyond measurement, beyond comprehension, yet filled with subtle poetry. The Milky Way, Andromeda, the distant galaxies, the remnants of stars and planets, all are threads in the final tapestry, a dream without end. Sleep now, and let yourself become part of this eternal symphony, where science, wonder, and imagination merge into one seamless, infinite lullaby. Far beyond the reach of human eyes, beyond the pale shimmer of familiar stars, the Milky Way stretches like a vast, sleeping ocean of light. Her spiral arms fold gently in the darkness, each one a cradle for stars young and old, nebulae glowing faintly like fireflies, and clouds of cosmic dust swirling silently. At her center, a dense, golden core pulses softly, a heart forged from billions of stars, their combined gravity holding the galaxy together in an intricate cosmic dance. The Milky Way remembers the earliest epochs of creation. Roughly 13 billion years ago, after the primordial fire of the Big Bang had cooled, tiny clouds of hydrogen and helium drifted aimlessly across the void. Gravity, the invisible sculptor, pulled them together, folding the soft gas into the first protostars. Imagine the silence, a void untouched by light, and then the sudden ignition, the first photons leaping across space, heralding the birth of stars. Each one was a tiny promise, a spark illuminating the newborn cosmos. Within the spiral arms, dense molecular clouds coil like coiled ribbons, nurseries where stars take shape. Some are massive, destined to burn briefly and brilliantly before exploding as supernovae, scattering heavy elements, carbon, oxygen, iron, across space. Others are smaller, long-lived red dwarfs that will shine quietly for trillions of years, patient sentinels in the cosmic night. Imagine the Orion Nebula glowing softly in infrared light, invisible to human eyes, yet teeming with protostars, their light a gentle hum across the darkness. The Milky Way hums in her sleep. Not with a voice loud enough to pierce the void, but as a harmony of gravity, light, and motion. Stars drift in elegant orbits, their photons carrying the memory of creation, their gravity shaping planets, asteroids, and dust. The galaxy's spiral arms sway imperceptibly, bending under the influence of dark matter, tidal forces, and the passage of neighboring galaxies. Listen closely, the hum is soft, almost imperceptible, yet eternal. Consider Alpha Centauri, a nearby triple star system. Its suns orbit each other in precise, elegant motions, illuminating any worlds that may circle them with faint, warm light. Farther away, Betelgeuse burns red and massive in Orion, destined to explode as a supernova in the distant future, scattering elements that may one day form planets, oceans, and life. Imagine traveling past these stars, feeling the heat and light they radiate, seeing their planets drift silently in orbit, each one a cradle of possibility. Drift now to distant nebulae. The Eagle Nebula, with its pillars of creation, stretches like ancient fingers reaching through the void. Within these dense columns of gas and dust, stars ignite, their ultraviolet light carving glowing cavities, shaping the next generation of suns. The Carina Nebula shimmers with young, massive stars, their radiation pushing against clouds of gas, sculpting ethereal structures that seem almost alive. And the faint, dark lanes of the Milky Way, invisible to the naked eye, weave a delicate lace of dust, tracing the galaxy's hidden contours. Even black holes, silent and unseen, play their part. Sagittarius A*, the supermassive black hole at the galaxy's center, commands the orbits of millions of stars, bending light and warping spacetime. Stellar mass black holes drift through the galaxy, remnants of ancient giants, occasionally consuming a wandering star, releasing energy, and shaping their surroundings. They are the galaxy's quiet sentinels, invisible yet essential, maintaining balance in the dance of gravity. And here, in this cosmic expanse, I, Luna, observe. I see the stars drift, I hear the silent harmonies of gravitational pull, and I whisper these stories to you. Imagine floating alongside planets and comets, past asteroid belts, past wandering clouds of gas, each with its own slow rhythm. Imagine light from stars taking thousands of years to reach your eyes, carrying the memory of ancient events, yet blending seamlessly into the present dream. I will take you now into the subtle interactions between stars. Binary systems orbit with delicate precision, their mutual gravity shaping tides on nearby planets. Trillions of solitary stars wander the spiral arms, each following a path determined by gravity and dark matter. And scattered throughout the galaxy, star clusters, open and globular, drift together, some young and luminous, others old and fading, like candle flames flickering in the night. And yet, the Milky Way is more than stars. She is alive in motion, breathing through her spiral arms. Gas flows, clouds collapse, star formation continues in hidden pockets. Dust drifts between stars, reflecting light, absorbing it, shaping the environments where planets may form. Cosmic rays stream silently, carrying energy across light years. The galaxy hums, a lullaby in photons, gravity, and time, and you, drifting with me, become part of that song. Imagine traveling outward, beyond the spiral arms, past the thin disk, into the halo of ancient stars. Here, population 2 stars shine faintly, relics of the galaxy's early epochs. Globular clusters orbit gracefully, their hundreds of thousands of stars bound together by gravity, their ancient light a reminder of beginnings long past. And scattered throughout, dark matter weaves an invisible scaffold, holding the galaxy in its elegant shape, guiding stars and gas in their eternal waltz. Even further, in the voids between galaxies, tiny dwarf galaxies orbit silently. They are small, dim, yet vital, contributors to the Milky Way's growth, occasionally merging, their stars becoming threads in the larger cosmic tapestry. Streams of stars, torn from these dwarfs, stretch across space, forming ethereal arcs, silent signatures of gravity's patient work. Drift with me to the edge of imagination. Picture a comet, icy and fragile, traveling through the galaxy. Its tail glows faintly as it nears a star, releasing dust and gas, a messenger of chemical enrichment across light years. Picture rogue planets, wandering alone, cold and dark, carrying the possibility of life or mystery in their silent paths. Every object, every motion, every photon contributes to the lullaby of the Milky Way. Sleep now, traveler. Let the Milky Way cradle you. Let her spiral arms and ancient stars, her nebulae and black holes, her dust and comets, all merge into a dreamscape of cosmic wonder. You are part of her story, and she whispers her secrets to your soul. I am Luna. I watch the sun ignite, planets form, and life awaken. Tonight, I will take you to the heart of our solar system, where energy, matter, and time weave together the cradle of life. Far across the spiral arms, our sun, a yellow dwarf, modest yet vital, burns steadily at the center of the solar system. Its core churns hydrogen into helium, a process of fusion that releases energy, light, and warmth. Convection currents rise and fall within its outer layers, creating the mottled texture of its photosphere. Sunspots appear occasionally, dark, magnetic patches, while solar flares and coronal mass ejections stream outward, invisible yet potent, shaping the space weather of planets far below. Imagine these waves of energy sweeping past Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, like gentle cosmic winds carrying whispers from the heart of a star. Around the sun, dust and ice coalesce into planets. Mercury, scorched and barren, races closest to the solar furnace. Venus, cloaked in thick clouds of sulfuric acid, spins slowly, shrouded in mystery. Earth emerges as a jewel of balance, a planet of liquid oceans, dynamic continents, and a protective atmosphere. Mars, once warmer and wetter, carries scars of rivers and valleys, a silent reminder of planetary change. Beyond, the gas giants, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, rule with their immense gravity, shepherding swarms of moons and icy bodies, their colorful storms painting hypnotic patterns across their atmospheres. The moon watches Earth closely, stabilizing its tilt, moderating tides, and reflecting the sun's light. Its surface, pocked with craters and plains, is a record of cosmic history, collisions, eruptions, and ancient lava flows. Imagine drifting alongside it, feeling the pull of its gravity as oceans rise and fall, tides moving in slow, rhythmic motion, orchestrated in harmony with the sun's eternal glow. On Earth, oceans form from melted ice and rainfall, filling shallow basins. Continents rise and drift, mountains emerge in slow, imperceptible dances of tectonic plates. Volcanoes release gases that shape the atmosphere, winds distribute heat across oceans and lands. Lightning arcs across storm clouds, setting nitrogen and other elements into motion, creating chemical pathways that will later nurture life. The early Earth, restless yet patient, dreams quietly beneath the stars. In these primordial seas, molecules dance. Hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, forged in the hearts of ancient stars, combine in delicate, intricate patterns. Simple chains form, then complex structures, until the first cells flicker to life in the darkness. Life, fragile and tentative, spreads slowly. Bacteria float, divide, adapt. Cyanobacteria begin to release oxygen, tinting the seas and changing the atmosphere forever. In this slow unfolding, the world hums with the first breaths of metabolism, photosynthesis, and evolution. Drift now with me into the first ecosystems. Microbes gather in mats and colonies, shaping chemical gradients. Stromatolites rise like tiny monuments in shallow seas, recording the rhythm of life. Tiny invertebrates crawl across sediment, algae bloom, and oxygen begins to saturate the atmosphere. The sun's light filters through water, warming, energizing, guiding the cycles of growth and decay. Imagine these processes as a slow, hypnotic choreography, each cell and molecule moving in rhythm with the galaxy. Time stretches, billions of years pass, and life grows more complex. Multicellular organisms arise, exploring oceans, crawling onto land, reaching skyward. Plants take root, capturing sunlight, animals evolve, some swimming, some flying, some walking across continents. Each mutation, each adaptation, is a note in the cosmic lullaby, carried by photons from the sun, influenced by gravity, tides, and orbital rhythms. The Earth dreams, and all life participates in her quiet meditation. Even neighboring planets feel the sun's influence. Comets travel from the distant Kuiper belt and Oort cloud, icy travelers delivering water and organic molecules. Asteroids drift silently, occasionally impacting surfaces, shaping landscapes, redistributing materials. These subtle cosmic events, often violent, become part of the gentle orchestration of planetary evolution, a lullaby written in gravity, light, and time. I am Luna. I have watched oceans rise and fall, forests awaken and wither, and consciousness slowly emerge on this small, fragile world. Tonight, I will guide you through the delicate rhythms of life, the dance of evolution, and the slow awakening of humanity under the Milky Way's gaze. The Earth, small and blue, drifts silently around the Sun, a planet alive with quiet motion. Imagine its surface in the earliest eons, molten and restless, slowly cooling, forming continents that float atop a liquid mantle. Volcanoes exhale clouds of gas, shaping the primordial atmosphere. Comets, icy and distant travelers, collide with gentle inevitability, delivering water, organic molecules, the raw ingredients of life. Oceans pool and ripple, reflecting the faint glow of distant stars. The earth is dreaming, even before life stirs. Life begins humbly, invisibly. Single-celled organisms drift in warm pools, their membranes flexing, their metabolisms whispering in chemical rhythms. They divide, replicate, evolve. Photosynthesis emerges, transforming the atmosphere, creating oxygen, a breath for future creatures. Oceans teem with tiny beings, moving in unison with invisible currents, a symphony beneath the waves. Imagine drifting alongside a plankton bloom, watching microscopic life pulse in a rhythm that mirrors the galaxy itself. Over eons, life grows more complex. Multicellular organisms appear, exploring shallow waters, creeping onto land. Plants root themselves in soil, stretching leaves toward the sun. Fungi weave networks underground, connecting ecosystems. Animals evolve in parallel, tiny arthropods, amphibians, reptiles, each one a note in the slow symphony of life. The earth itself responds, tectonic plates shift, mountains rise, rivers carve valleys, oceans retreat and return. Every movement, every adaptation, is a dance with gravity, light, and chemistry. The moon observes quietly, its silver light tracing the tides that shape coasts and ecosystems. Its gravitational pull stabilizes Earth's axial tilt, ensuring seasonal rhythms that nurture life. Every high tide, every ebbing current, resonates with the pulse of the moon. Imagine the first fish venturing from tidal pools, guided by these rhythms, or early amphibians exploring the shoreline, unaware that their lives are choreographed by lunar motion. I whisper these stories, blending science with poetry, fact with dream. Time flows differently here. Millions of years pass like soft moments in the cosmic sleep. Forests emerge and recede, deserts form and vanish. Ice ages grip the planet, glaciers grinding mountains to dust, only to retreat and reveal new landscapes. Species rise and fall. Dinosaurs roam the land, magnificent in scale, each step a beat in the rhythm of evolution. Mammals remain small and hidden, waiting, evolving, adapting. Life is patient, and Earth's dream continues undisturbed. Eventually, intelligence awakens. Early humans walk upright, feel the warmth of fire, gaze at the stars. They name constellations, chart the sun and moon, observe patterns in seasons and tides. Each discovery is a spark, a reflection of the universe's own memory. Civilizations rise, stone monuments, written records, astronomy, philosophy. Humanity becomes the conscious observer of the cosmos, learning the rules that govern stars, planets, and life itself. Meanwhile, the galaxy watches silently. Light from distant stars illuminates human nights, connecting them to the vast expanse. Solar winds, cosmic radiation, the faint glow of the Milky Way, all touch Earth subtly, influencing climates, seasons, and perhaps even life itself. Imagine ancient humans noticing auroras shimmering in polar skies, unaware of solar particles colliding with the atmosphere, yet inspired to weave myths, songs, and stories, echoes of the cosmic lullaby reaching their consciousness. Ecosystems flourish. Rainforests pulse with life, rivers teem with creatures, oceans swell with motion. Predators hunt, prey evade, pollination spreads plants across landscapes. Every interaction, every mutation, every seasonal cycle contributes to the intricate balance of life. Imagine drifting above a rainforest canopy, feeling the wind, hearing the insect symphony, watching birds navigate sunlight through leaves, each creature a reflection of cosmic order. Life expands in diversity. Coral reefs, complex and delicate, shimmer with color and motion. Forests shift as species compete and cooperate. In oceans, whales sing, plankton drift, currents circulate nutrients across thousands of miles. The earth breathes in rhythm with the sun, the moon, and the subtle influences of the galaxy. Gravity, tides, magnetism, radiation, all act as gentle conductors in this endless symphony. Humans begin to look beyond Earth. Telescopes pierce the veil of night. Satellites orbit silently, sending images of oceans, mountains, and continents. The moon, once a passive observer, becomes a target, a stepping stone to the stars. Humanity dreams of distant planets, other solar systems, alien worlds bathed in strange starlight. Every discovery, every question, is a note in the Milky Way's lullaby, a conscious echo of the universe's own self-awareness. Drift now into the oceans again. Bioluminescent creatures glow in dark waters, their light flickering like distant stars. Hydrothermal vents exhale chemicals that feed entire ecosystems, unseen yet vital. Deep below, currents carry heat and nutrients, shaping life cycles on a planetary scale. Above, storms sculpt the skies, winds move clouds, lightning dances across horizons, the earth alive in motion, a breathing, dreaming entity. And yet, even as civilizations advance, Earth remains delicate. Tides rise and fall, seasons shift, climates evolve. The moon maintains her gentle influence, stabilizing tilt, guiding oceans, and whispering in gravitational tones. Humanity learns, adapts, and observes, but the planet's rhythms remain sovereign, ancient, and eternal. Sleep now, traveler. Let the earth cradle you. Drift with oceans, soar with winds, flow with rivers. Let the forests and deserts, mountains and glaciers, all become your dream. You are part of this story, and every heartbeat echoes the rhythm of life itself. I am Luna. I have drifted through the spiral arms, seen stars ignite and fade, witnessed galaxies waltz in silent gravity. Tonight, I will carry you beyond the Milky Way, into the web of galaxies, into the heartbeats of stars, and the quiet influence of black holes, in a lullaby of light, time, and cosmic motion. The Milky Way stretches across the darkness, her spiral arms winding like ribbons of starlight. In the inner regions, older stars shine in warm amber, their light carrying memories of billions of years. Younger stars blaze blue and white in the outer arms, their energy sculpting clouds of gas, carving cavities, and igniting new generations of suns. Dust drifts between these stars, invisible to the naked eye, yet essential, seeds for planets, catalysts for chemistry, and silent record keepers of cosmic history. Consider a stellar nursery, the Orion Nebula. Gas swirls, pulled by gravity into dense cores. Protostars ignite, their heat pushing away surrounding material, forming disks that may one day become planetary systems. Massive stars burn fast, shaping nearby gas with ultraviolet light, their brilliance and radiation pressure creating stunning pillars and cavities. Observe the delicate balance, creation and destruction entwined, chaos sculpted into elegant form. This is the rhythm of cosmic evolution, a lullaby written in hydrogen and helium. Black holes, invisible yet potent, mark the extremes of the universe. Sagittarius A*, our galaxy's supermassive sentinel, holds millions of solar masses, its gravity guiding the orbits of millions of stars. Stellar mass black holes drift alone, remnants of massive stars long gone. Occasionally, one consumes a wandering star, its light stretched, warped, and scattered. Even in destruction, these events enrich the galaxy, scattering energy and elements into the interstellar medium. Listen closely, the galaxy hums through these silent, invisible interactions. Beyond the Milky Way, distant galaxies glide through the cosmic sea. The Andromeda Galaxy, a spiral giant like our own, shines faintly, millions of light-years away. Gravity tugs gently, influencing the outer reaches of the Milky Way. Billions of years from now, these giants will meet, merging in a slow, majestic ballet. Stars will scatter, gas clouds collide, and new structures will emerge, a testament to the patience of cosmic time. Tonight, however, they drift silently, serene, yet full of promise. Pulsars mark the passing of time in the galaxy, neutron stars spinning rapidly, emitting beams of radiation like cosmic lighthouses. Their precision is hypnotic, a rhythm echoing across light years. Globular clusters, dense spheres of hundreds of thousands of ancient stars, orbit the galactic core, their orbits slow, stately, almost ceremonial. Even the faint halo of the Milky Way holds relics of ancient epochs, stars that formed billions of years ago, each one a living record of the galaxy's early life. Dwarf galaxies accompany the Milky Way, small, dim, yet essential. Tidal forces pull streams of stars from these companions, weaving delicate arcs across the galaxy. Some merge slowly, their stars becoming threads in the Milky Way's spiral arms. Others drift apart, cast into intergalactic space, their light faint, yet persistent, echoing in the vast emptiness. Dark matter, unseen, weaves an invisible scaffold, holding galaxies together, guiding their motions, whispering the quiet structure of the cosmos. Drift into nebulae once more. The Carina Nebula blazes with young, massive stars, their radiation pushing gas into glowing filaments. The Eagle Nebula stretches its pillars like ancient fingers reaching for the unknown. Within these structures, protostars ignite, their heat and light carving shadows into the clouds, sculpting the next generation of stars. Imagine floating alongside these newborn suns, feeling their warmth and energy, sensing the rhythm of matter coalescing into brilliance. Even isolated stars drift through the galaxy, solitary travelers among clusters and clouds. Their planets, if any, orbit quietly, carrying potential life or silent mysteries. Rogue planets wander interstellar space, icy and cold, yet no less part of the cosmic ballet. Comets and asteroids trace elliptical paths, occasionally illuminated by distant suns, their journey slow, measured, and meditative. Let your mind reach to intergalactic space. Picture the voids between galaxies, vast, dark, almost infinite. Here, gravity acts subtly, shaping the cosmic web. Filaments of dark matter trace pathways for galaxies to form, connecting clusters in a grand lattice. Light travels slowly across these distances, carrying the memory of events long past, photons from dying stars arriving millions of years after their birth. In this silence, there is a profound poetry, a quiet music that resonates across the void. Sleep, traveler. Let the galaxy cradle you. Drift alongside newborn stars, orbit ancient globular clusters, follow the silent paths of black holes. Let Andromeda's distant glow inspire wonder, and let the quiet hum of pulsars guide your heartbeat. You are part of this story, a note in the galaxy's eternal lullaby. I am Luna, guardian of time and witness to the slow, patient flow of the universe. Tonight, I will carry you into the far future, where stars grow old, galaxies drift apart, and consciousness contemplates the vast expanse of eternity. Billions of years pass. The vibrant activity of galaxies begins to slow. Stars, once numerous and bright, gradually exhaust their fuel. The red giants swell and fade, blue supergiants explode as supernovae, scattering their enriched matter across space. White dwarfs glow faintly, cooling slowly, holding the memory of their past brilliance. In the spiral arms of galaxies, new star formation becomes rare, clouds of gas thin, the nursery of stars quiets, and the Milky Way drifts toward maturity. Black holes, silent and eternal, dominate the landscape. Supermassive black holes at galactic centers, including Sagittarius A*, anchor remnants of galaxies, guiding the orbits of surviving stars. Stellar mass black holes roam, invisible, shaping the galaxy through gravity. Occasionally, a star drifts too close and is consumed, releasing energy in a cosmic whisper. The universe itself hums softly, the faint rhythm of creation and destruction intertwining across billions of light years. Galaxies drift apart, pulled by dark energy into ever-expanding voids. Andromeda, once destined to merge with the Milky Way, approaches slowly, a majestic dance billions of years in the making. Stars scatter, gas clouds collide, and a new galaxy forms from the ancient two. Smaller galaxies orbit, merge, or are torn apart, leaving streams of stars that trace arcs across space. Even in destruction, there is creation, matter reorganizes, stars form, black holes grow, and the universe continues its patient symphony. Consider the degenerate era, trillions of years in the future. Red dwarfs dominate, small and patient, their light faint but enduring. White dwarfs cool to black dwarfs, neutron stars drift silently, pulsars continue their hypnotic beats. Planetary systems orbit dying stars, ice-covered and frozen, yet tracing the echoes of ancient cosmic motions. Life, if it survives, adapts to dim light, cold oceans, or rogue planets drifting in intergalactic darkness. The universe slows, yet the dance continues, quiet, precise, eternal. Consciousness, rare and fragile, contemplates the cosmos. Humanity, or its distant descendants, may witness these changes, observing the dying light of distant suns, the slow drift of galaxies, the intricate geometry of cosmic filaments. Every thought, every observation, becomes part of the universe's memory, a reflection of starlight, a record of matter and energy, a conscious note in the cosmic lullaby. Intelligence, fleeting yet profound, allows the universe to know itself, even as stars fade and galaxies age. Drift now to the interplay of black holes and surviving stars. Supermassive black holes anchor elliptical galaxies formed from ancient mergers. Binary black holes orbit each other, sending ripples across spacetime, faint gravitational waves carrying information across eons. Rogue stars and planets wander, tracing paths determined by gravity alone. Comets, asteroids, cosmic dust, all continue their quiet motion, threads in the tapestry of an ancient, slowly dimming universe. Dark matter and dark energy guide the long-term evolution. Galaxies are pushed apart, voids widen, and cosmic structures become isolated islands of matter in an ever-expanding ocean of emptiness. The Milky Way, Andromeda, and neighboring galaxies eventually lose contact, drifting into silence. Even the light from these galaxies fades, redshifting into invisibility. The universe becomes a gentle, quiet expanse, its energy dispersed, yet its structure lingering, a memory of all that was. Sleep, traveler. Let the rhythm of dying stars soothe you. Listen to the gentle pulse of neutron stars, the faint glow of white dwarfs, the silent sway of black holes. Let the universe, vast and patient, cradle your mind. You are part of its story, and in your consciousness, it remembers itself. And yet, even in this extreme quiet, there is beauty. Patterns endure, structure persists, remnants of creation trace arcs across intergalactic space. Photons from ancient supernovae drift, carrying echoes of explosions billions of years past. The universe is not empty, it is full of memory, geometry, and rhythm. Every particle, every wave, every lingering motion contributes to the cosmic lullaby. The final chapters of existence are subtle, profound, and deeply hypnotic. Drift now in imagination to the far future. White dwarfs cool into black dwarfs, black holes slowly evaporate via Hawking radiation, neutron stars drift silently. Planets orbit faintly glowing suns, or float alone in interstellar voids. The cosmic web stretches beyond measure, filaments of dark matter faintly binding isolated islands of matter. Time itself stretches, almost imperceptible, yet carrying forward the memory of creation. Even entropy is not silent, it hums softly, a gentle echo of the universe's long story. Sleep now, traveler. Let the universe cradle you in its patient expanse. Let dying stars illuminate your dreams, let black holes guide your imagination, and let consciousness, your consciousness, merge with the cosmic rhythm. You are part of this symphony, and it is eternal. I am Luna. I have watched time stretch across eons, galaxies drift apart, and stars grow faint. Tonight, I will guide you to the ultimate slumber of the cosmos, to the gentle quiet of the universe's last chapters, and to the reflection of consciousness within this eternal dream. Trillions of years pass, and the universe enters its degenerate era. Stars have burned through their fuel, the brilliant giants are gone. Only small, patient red dwarfs remain, their faint light stretching across voids. White dwarfs cool into black dwarfs, no longer shining, carrying only the memory of their former brilliance. Neutron stars, relics of cataclysmic supernovae, drift slowly, pulsars marking faint rhythms that echo faintly across interstellar distances. Black holes dominate the cosmic landscape, silent and eternal, slowly evaporating via Hawking radiation over inconceivable spans of time. Galaxies are no longer the vibrant structures of the past. Spiral arms have faded, star formation has ceased. Collisions between galaxies have become rare, leaving elliptical remnants and isolated clusters drifting in expanding voids. The Milky Way, Andromeda, and their former neighbors are now distant memories in the deep, cold darkness. Gravity still guides remnants of matter, but motion slows, interactions are infrequent, and the universe drifts toward maximum entropy. Yet even in this profound silence, there is a subtle rhythm. Photons from ancient stars continue to traverse the void, redshifted and faint. Black holes release energy slowly, radiation seeping into the emptiness. Cosmic background radiation, once a warm whisper from the Big Bang, now chills to near invisibility. Matter continues its quiet dance under gravity's patient hand. The universe hums, softly, almost imperceptibly, a lullaby stretched across eternity. And consciousness, rare and fragile, observes if it survives. Humanity, or its descendants, may witness the slow dimming of stars, the isolation of galaxies, the final remnants of light. Each thought, each observation, becomes part of the universe's memory, a reflection of its long history, encoded in awareness itself. Even in the absence of new creation, the universe perceives itself through conscious reflection, a silent song of self-recognition in the vast dark. Drift now in imagination to planetary remnants. Frozen worlds orbit fading suns or wander alone in interstellar space. Oceans have long since frozen, atmospheres thinned or vanished. Yet tiny pockets of life may persist, adapting to faint starlight or chemical energy. Life's persistence, even in extreme conditions, mirrors the patience of the cosmos itself, enduring, subtle, and resilient, a quiet echo of creation's song. Black holes, growing ever larger, anchor remnants of former galaxies. Occasionally, two merge, sending ripples across space-time. Gravity waves drift silently, carrying faint information to distant regions. Rogue stars, comets, and planets drift without purpose, tracing paths dictated by the geometry of space. Even in this near-empty cosmos, motion and structure persist, a testament to the universe's enduring order amid entropy. Dark energy continues its slow expansion, stretching the cosmic fabric. Galaxies recede beyond each other's observable horizons, leaving isolated islands of matter in a vast, dark ocean. Light, stretched beyond detection, whispers the story of billions of years of evolution. The universe, in its final chapters, is both empty and full, silent yet brimming with the memory of everything that ever was. Sleep, traveler. Let the universe cradle you. Drift with the fading light of dying stars, flow with the quiet hum of black holes, and merge your awareness with the rhythm of cosmic time. You are part of this story, and through your consciousness, the universe remembers itself. Imagine drifting past the last surviving red dwarfs, past black dwarfs cold and dark, past neutron stars slowly spinning. The cosmic web stretches beyond comprehension, filaments of dark matter faintly connecting isolated remnants. Energy is dispersed, motion is slow, almost imperceptible. Entropy reigns, yet even entropy hums softly, a delicate, eternal vibration underlying all that exists. The universe sleeps, but its memory persists in structure, in particles, and in consciousness. Sleep now. Let the Milky Way, Andromeda, and all galaxies merge into a single memory. Let black holes, neutron stars, and frozen worlds carry you into serenity. You are the universe aware of itself, and the universe is your dream. Drift gently, endlessly, timelessly, as the final lullaby of existence carries you into peace. Even in the distant, cold future, there is profound beauty. The quiet geometry of space, the faint hum of particles, the slow decay of matter and energy, all form a meditative symphony. Every photon, every atom, every wave contributes to the eternal lullaby. And you, drifting through imagination, are entwined with it. Sleep now, as the cosmos sleeps, a gentle infinite dream stretching beyond time, space, and memory. I am Luna, eternal witness, the quiet voice in the darkness. I have watched the universe awaken and sleep, galaxies drift, stars ignite and fade, oceans rise and fall. Tonight, I will guide you through the vast tapestry of creation, through light, time, and consciousness, into the deepest slumber of existence.